56 Ford panel, Gen 3 Coyote motor. It's sitting on a level 1 chassis. Seats that are done, door panel, Focal subs, Cadillac orange, BASF paint on this. A little bit of bling with these Schott wheels. And this right here is where he comes and he'll put gas in it. All right, so we actually have this really cool 56 Ford panel built for Steve Castellano, and it's coined the Duomo. Apparently his grandfather called it that, so that's what it is, right? So the Duomo. We got a little sign over here that can kind of give us a little breakdown. So check this out, in case you want to know how to spell Duomo, right? The Duomo 56, there's some little details on it. Of course, we got a Gen 3 Coyote motor, 10-speed, Currie 9-inch rear end. And this was like a must-have. Like, he came to us with like real specific things. He's like, I want my exhaust to exit out to the side. He wanted like this asymmetrical stripe that you kind of see off on the passenger side that goes down, very kind of Mustang-esque. We actually talked him out of that, thanks Steve, and tried to come up with a little different look, because that's kind of real common on a lot of panels, was to do that, and wanted to come up with something a little bit different. So of course we worked with the artist called Pinstripe Chris, and we kind of worked with him about designing. Now we took a little inspiration from Mopar and kind of started to fade into, you know, a little bit darker of a bronze color. It's not black, it's kind of a dark bronze, but kind of have that kind of smoke into it and kind of fade into it and have this kind of hot rod look. And so it's sitting on a level 1 chassis that we have. So it's low, but it's not a lot of bed modification low. As far as the floor, pretty simple. I'll open it up and show you the inside, kind of see how far we got. We actually haven't quite finished the interior. We didn't want to let the show dictate the quality of work that we're doing. We want to dictate the quality of work and then bring it to shows. And this just happens to be one we wanted to bring out here, but work in progress. So we've got these seats that are done, the door panel. He wanted a little bigger screen, kept the dash clean. You got your AC balance below, it's been wrapped in leather. And of course he's got, you know, some Focal speaker system in here. And I can kind of open up the back and show you a little bit of what it looks like back here. This has all been cerakoted. And this right here is where he comes and he'll put gas in it. So kind of cool. We'll open this up here. I'll show you this floor real quick if you want to come in here. So you can kind of take a look at the floor that's going to be in here. So this is going to look really nice once we get all that in. We'll get it carpeted probably next week after the show. We'll get the carpeting done, headliner, then work on the back wall. So we've got 8-inch Focal subs in here, one on each side. And then we installed a secondary AC system in the back. And so he'll have 3 extra AC ports in the back, because honestly, just that one up front, and then you got all this like air that's gonna be hot when you jump in it, and it was just gonna be tough to cool it down. So he's actually got 2 AC units to help cool this whole thing down. So pretty cool, and it'll be nice to kind of finish this up. So he's super excited. We're really only about 2 to 3 weeks away from having the interior all wrapped up and putting test miles on it and driving it. So the Duomo, another thing, this is the paint. A lot of people ask us about the paint. We started off with like, oh shoot, I want to say it was like a Cadillac orange, then another burnt orange, and eventually we just kind of ended up with custom mixing this. So it's not like a paint coat color that I can tell you what it is, because we actually in-house had to tint it and change it and get it to be the color that it is today. A little bit of a hassle, especially when it comes to touch-up, and you're like hoping the formula is like always going to be the same, but that's why we make extra paint, like make a bunch, right? Everything is BASF paint on this, and so that's kind of the paint we spray in-house. We like it, and it's got the Glazer clear coat we use on it, and then we spray like the RM Diamond color. And so pretty cool. It has kind of like a real soft feel, especially where all this isn't like all chrome. It's just all cerakoted, just to kind of blend it in and keep tones kind of really consistent. Same thing with the wheels. We get a little bit of bling with these Schott wheels, and then of course did a Cerakote color on there just to kind of tone it down, but kind of left a little bit of bling, a little bit of hot rod look into it, not too modern. So he's super excited about it, hoping he shows up and checks it out, and then a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks, we'll be done. So we're excited about it. Please follow along, watch, subscribe to our channel, stay updated with what's going on. Definitely follow us on Instagram. That's where you're gonna find a lot of the latest content that's just being put out there, and hopefully you like that, and stay tuned for the final drive video. It's gonna be cool. We'll see you next time.